Okay, so welcome to Garmin Virb Edit. First of all, we're going to start it up. You're going to plug in your video footage, put it in your computer. I've got my SD card, put it in here, just click on that. Import photos, and then you import what you're going to import. I've already done that. So let's have a look at what happens when you've done it. So go back. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to create a video, I've done that. Now I'm going to call it Debney's. Alright, so that's it, that's the one I want to do. It's upside down. I'm going to have to flip it around. So let's go click on edit, and we've got it over here, and we're going to rotate it. Boom. Yeah, okay, here we go. So now we'll play that. If you want to increase it, just zoom it down here. Alright, and if we want to brighten that up, I'm not sure how to do that in here, but I'll probably do it in Final Cut Pro, finish it up a bit more. But I want to use this to the G metrics, the Strava data. So I want to increase put my power on there, etc. Import G metrics. I got my Garmin plugged in. I know what date the ride was done. Let's wait for this to load up. Okay, that's the ride we did. The Debney's one. I know that. It's the 28th and 28th of January. Use this log. Boom. Alright, so we've got it over here. Now, I want to have power, alright? That's all that matters is power and cadence. So let's just use activities, cycling. We'll put it over here. I like it on the left, eh? So there's no power data. So how do we get the power to go? Let's have a little look. Alright. So there's no power. So what we've done is I've clicked on this little thing, and this is brought up. So we've got to get the power going. Find gauges, power, and we're going to drag it over. Click on that one, just delete that one. Just delete. We'll click on that one as well. And then we want cadence. Cadence as well. We don't have heart rate for this one, but these are the main things you want to focus on when you're riding. Kilometers doesn't matter. How can we get rid of that one? But it's not working, is it? What are we doing wrong? Why isn't it working yet? Let's have a look. We're going to do the geometric sync. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the start of the segment on the video. I'm just going to drag it across, and this segment starts basically, I think it's about here. And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to find out where this segment is. So it's Northern Summit. That's my ride I did. Went up to Lofty. Hanged out there for ages. And then we went down. And then came back up. We went down to Norton's. Had a good warm up. Took a bit of EPO. And that's where I had a bit of growth hormone. Took a few pingers. Just up and down. I was so off my face I couldn't find the start of the segment. Went back around. And then we will find Debney's. Alright, so we're about here. A bit more, a bit back. And you can just, to fine tune it, you can zoom in. Let's zoom it in, eh? Let's zoom it in. So we're looking for Debney's, and we want to put it on satellite so we can sort of see exactly where it was. And we want to find this little sign over here. So we want to back it out a bit. Yeah, so we're looking for that little yellow sign there. So it does take a bit of dicking around, but have some carbs so you can focus on the job task at hand. Alright? To have some carbs, mate. And so we're looking for that. Looking for that sign. See a little white line, it's got a blood line there. It's blood transfusion. Blood transfusion. Give this video a thumbs up if you also do blood transfusions to beat Strava times. I know I do. I use Greyhound blood from Vigsy. Same blood type. So just hitting that forward button there. You get this sort of picture of what we're doing, don't you? You get the picture. Let's actually just go to the corner. Let's make it even easier to do it, eh? Let's go to the corner. The hairpin. Right up there. Actually, we can probably just copy it now. So I'm going to go back up to the left here. Do it a bit faster maybe. Isn't this pretty amazing technology, isn't it? Alright, so now we're on that corner. I'll back it off a little, just a little bit. Either way, pretty close, close enough. I want you to be able to see when I'm hitting power and cadence, so you know what I'm doing. Alright, look in there, you can see the power. Here we go. We'll start it from here. Close enough. Close enough's good enough. Alright, so I'm going to go done. And now we're going to go start the thing. If you want to split the clip, you just highlight it, press right on your keyboard, just hit split, highlight, delete, and then we are at our little corner and we have our power. We want to get rid of this speed thing, don't we? This speed thing's annoying. How do we get rid of that? I'm going to say none. Oh, we lost them all. So if you make a mistake, click edit and go undo. Alright, so we want to get rid of this speed thing. Actually, maybe we'll have to leave speed on here so you can see our speed. Actually, no, it would be good. Actually, we're going to leave speed up. Alright, and then you can see how irrelevant speed is, because unless you're in a velodrome, speed doesn't matter because you got wind, you got all those sorts of things. But power, that's going to be the best one we can pace against. So let's have a look. This is how you do your Garmin Virb. Alright, so look at the speed, look at the power, 450. I averaged about 390 something for this one. So look at the speed goes to 90. To 20, but power goes down. So speed's really, really inaccurate to pace by. But power, look at that. Cadence, try and keep a cadence between 90 and 100. 90 and 100. All over. We try to say 90 to 110. But for me, 100's my sweet spot. The hour record is 105. Look at that. It's 13k an hour doing 420 watts. So speed doesn't mean shit. 11k an hour, 450 watts. So that's how you do it, and then when you finish with it, we just pause that. You get the idea. I'm not sure how to delete this speed thing anyway, but there we go. Delete. So what you do, if you want to have nothing on there, clean screen, just put it on none. Alright, it deletes everything, and then you just go to gauges, and it's got some over here. We're going to have cadence, we're going to have power. Where's power? There we go. Boom. And then we're going to have grade on there. Put some grade on there. Alright, but what's most important is power. Grade's least important. And there you go. And that's what we're talking about. There you go, that's how you do it. Press play, it's all working. And that's how you do it. And then just go to export. Under that, you can frame rate, export, let's call it Debney's. And then we're done. And then you can drag it in the Final Cut Pro, do a voiceover, etc. As you wish. Any questions, let us know down below.